नमस्ते, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am JVN Dr.Anamika Ahirwar, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the subject Open Source Technology, and the session name is Perl. Let's start. What is Perl? A brief introduction I am giving you. Perl is basically a programming language which is developed by Larry Wall, especially designed for text processing. It stands for Practical Extraction and Report Language. It turns on a variety of platforms such as Windows, Mac operating system, and the various versions of Unix. If you have basic knowledge of C and Unix shell, then Perl is a very easy to learn. So what is Perl? Perl is a stable cross-platform programming language. Perl stands for Practical Extraction and Report Language. It is used for mission critical projects in the public and private sectors. Perl is an open source software licensed under its artistic license or the GNU General Public License. Perl was created by Larry Wall. Perl 1.0 was released to Usenet's alt.cam.sources in 1987. Latest version of Perl is 5.16.2. Perl is listed in the Oxford English Dictionary. PC Magazine's named Perl a finalist for its 1998 Technical Excellence Award in the Development Tool category. Some Perl basics: scripting language, distance in text processing, descendant of C, Lisp, shell scripting, that is SH, created by Larry Wall, released in 1987. These are the following links. From this you have to install Perl language, and the documentation you can find from this perldoc.prg.org. You can download the software from this site www.activestate.com. Perl applications. Perl is used for text handling, parsing, data management, applications, system administration, client-side scripting, in web applications, CGI scripting, common gateway interface, network programming, and GUI development, that is graphical user interface development. Now the designing principles of Perl are: stated goals, practical, easy to use, efficient and complete. Rather than beautifully, it is tiny, elegant and minimal. This is to make easy and difficult task possible. Things that are different should look different. There are many features of Perl, like there's more than one way to do it. The Swiss Army chainsaw of programming languages, no unnecessary limits. Now the language specification. There is no written specification or standard. In this, the implementation of the interpreter is the de facto specification of the language, tolerates exceptions to its rules. Heuristics are used to resolve syntax ambiguities. In general, built-in functions do what you want unless you want consistency. Perl function 1 manual. Now consequences is bugs are sometimes hard to find. Now come to the Perl features. It is a procedural programming, object-oriented programming, powerful built-in text processing, very large collection of third-party modules. Imperative style Perl, procedural imperative style. In this, we are using variables, expressions, assignment, code blocks, control statements and subprograms. or the variables are leading sigils identify the data type of variables like $scalar, ampersand array, hash. My declares a lexically scoped variable, that is without my a variable is global. So you have to specify my. Variables interpolate using into strings like print within double quotes, you can see $great. So this prints the value of $great. Now come to the data structures. Data structures in this arrays, hash and regular expressions. These data structures are used in Perl language, and different braces like arrays, hashes, regular expressions you can see in this slide. Now the operations on arrays and hashes. Sub-array, in this we define like 0 to 1, these are the elements of the array, means there are totally 3 elements, and the same for array operations. My, am sorted, we sort at courses, these are the syntax, and the next is keys and values of hashes shown in this slide. Operators, arithmetic and relational like Java, plus, minus, multiplication, division, equals to, initialize or not equal to, less than equals to, less than equals to, and greater than equals to, like other languages. And in the Boolean operator like Java, exclamatory, ampersand and OR, and OR signs are used. Also not and OR also used. And the strings comparisons like EG, NE, LT, GT, LEGE and concatenations. In this dot we can use for concatenation. Compound assignments, example, present A equals to /n means new line, like we are using in other languages, means the statement is on the next line. A selection. If clause, in this if, this is the basic syntax like in every other languages. If, in between the condition you have to specify, and then after you close the open and close braces, and else if, then another condition, then also specify else if there is like that operation. Okay, and if not clause, unless condition this is not true, and if that condition. Okay, so the next is also post condition like print A if this ice, and print no beach unless in HABAII. Okay, come to the loops. While and until loops are used like other languages. While in between the condition in the braces, and while after that the condition you have to specify. Then until means that condition is not fulfilled until this condition. Okay, then after fulfilling that requirement, then the print command executes. Okay, the next is for loop, for in between the initialization and comparison, and when the loop will processing. Then after close the condition means close the for loop. For the next is for each loop. For each in this array, default variables like contains an element, you have to print this element in $sign. Next is this is printed in the next line. Okay, if you want to print the hello world. Okay, so this is a structure. You have to write this coding onto your system like hash user bin Perl, use strict, use warning. So use strict is for you stop an error, use warning is used for issue a warning. And the next is this is just a comment. For comment you are using hash, and if you want to print hello, then write print, and the printed statement you have to write in double quotes. So the hash a string, and the next string is print ICS, also a string, and print 313, it is a number. The next is my another department ICS. Here we declare a variable. Okay, then comes to my percent NRS, means this denotes an array, and the last is print high department NRS, means here this high is printed. Okay, beyond imperative styles, in this functional style and OOP model. In function style, first class functions, closure as values, and eval function. In the OOP model, references, packages, class-based methods, dispatch, lexically scoped variables, automatic garbage collection. In this, reference counting is there. Thank you for listening. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.